Albert Einstein, one of the greatest physicists in the history of mankind, stood apart from the rest of the people in his times, it seems. It's really hard to know who this man really was, this isolated genius. Read on to know more about his early life, his role as a public figure, and some of his remarkable achievements. One of the comical stories that have gone down in history features the famous scientists Albert Einstein and his driver. It all took place at the time the two were traveling around universities for the scientist to lecture on his famous theory of relativity. One day on their way to a university, his driver said to him, "Mr. Einstein, I've heard this lecture of yours more than 30 times. I've learned it by heart and I bet I could hold it myself." "Well, I'll give you the chance," Albert Einstein replied. "They don't know me at the next university, so when we get there I'll put your hat on my head and you introduce yourself as Einstein and hold the lecture," he continued. At the lecture hall, the driver held Einstein's lecture flawlessly. When he finished, he wanted to leave, but one of the professors stopped him and asked him a very difficult question. The purpose of the question was not to accumulate knowledge but to make Einstein feel uncomfortable. The driver thought quickly. "The answer to this problem is so simple," he replied. "I'm surprised you have to ask me. In fact, to show you how simple it is, I'll get my driver to come over here and answer your question." Einstein then stood up and gave an incredible answer to the professor's question.